Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured tonight we kind of just talk about what happened this last weekend at the meet and greet in San Francisco with MannyMUA and Patrickstarrr and my amazing experience at the Benefit Boutique. Okay y'all, so as you know, Benefit Beauty brought in MannyMUA and Patrickstarrr into San Francisco this weekend to the Benefit Boutique for a meet and greet. And if you watched my last video, you know exactly how excited I was and how much. And if you did watch my last video, you know why I anticipated this meet and greet so much. Having the opportunity to be able to meet them and just tell them thank you really meant a lot to me. But unfortunately, it did not. And I was so utterly heartbroken that it did not happen because I had anticipated it so much and built it up so much in my own heart that I was going to be able to say thank you. You know, it was really disappointing. You know, I'm just so happy that other people did get to. I mean, there were over 300, 400 people waiting around the block just to meet them. And so in the back of my head, after I found out I wasn't going to, I kept thinking, if I would have met them, somebody else would. And in all honesty, I would rather deal with my own disappointment of not being able to meet them and say thank you than know that somebody else didn't get to. And I know that may not make sense, but I'm a mom, so that's how I rationalize. I would have hated to have thought that I was the reason somebody else couldn't have met them. I mean, me meeting them could have taken the opportunity away from somebody else. And that's just so sad to think about. Yes, I did not get to meet MannyMUA or Patrickstarrr, but I will someday. I will be able to say thank you to them in person and let them know exactly how much they mean to me. And I'm okay with that. But no worries, the day wasn't completely lost because the moment I found out I was not going to be able to meet them, I mean, I'm there. I drove the hour and a half to San Francisco. I might as well do some shopping at Benefit. And so that is what I did. I mean, why not? It's there. Might as well take advantage of it. I had never been in the Benefit Boutique in San Francisco before, so that alone is an experience all in itself. They have the most amazing sales associates. The layout of the store is small, but super, super cute, super bright and airy. And you get a first-hand experience with all the products. It's not like going into Ulta and trying to pick and choose. The moment you walk in, you aren't instantly mobbed by sales associates. You are greeted, and then once you start looking around, they do come up to you and ask you if you need any help or advice picking out any of the products, which I did have two sales associates that did help me that day. They were also all really amped up because the meet and greet was about to happen within an hour, but you weren't being rushed. You weren't being kind of forced to hurry. The first sales associate I had was this amazing young lady, super sweet, super knowledgeable. I explained to her what has been going on with my skin since chemo and what kind of products I was looking for. She did help me pick out a brow gel, the Gimme Brow. She also helped me pick out a bronzer that did not have any shimmer in it, and that was really important because I've tried to explain this to other associates before in other stores that I wanted a bronzer without shimmer. There is a time for shimmer, and then there is a time for matte. So she totally understood what I was talking about, thankfully, and she helped me pick out the Hoola bronzer, which is a matte bronzer without any shimmer in it, which is great because there are some mattes that do still have a tiny bit of shimmer, and that is not. And with them being so busy that day because of the meet and greet, there were a lot of people that were coming in to shop as well, probably hoping they could get a glimpse of them. But so with them being so busy, I asked her if I could just look around the store and play with some products, and that if I needed help, she went off to help other customers in the store. And of course, within a couple of minutes, I had a ton of questions. So I turn around to find a sales associate, and standing before me is this amazing man that I will refer to now as my hero. And a hero indeed he was. So I started to explain to him what's been going on with my skin, the dryness, looking tired, the circles, especially since during chemo and all of my surgeries, it has done a number on my skin. After I answered a few questions about my skincare routine and he answered a few questions about the products, he took me on over, sat me down, pulled the products out, and began to explain to me how these products were going to be beneficial for my skin and what my new routine. He also explained to me that I wouldn't have to replace every skincare product I had or change my routine completely. That just by adding 2 of these products to my regular routine, that this would change my skin dramatically. And let me tell you, it has. So the 2 products that he presented to me and actually applied them to my skin were the Eyes It's Potent Eye Cream and the Moisturized Total Moisture Facial Cream. These products were amazing, and I couldn't believe the results I was seeing even with makeup on. I'm not going to go into a full in-depth review of them right now, But let me tell you, after 2 days, amazing. Amazing. I am super impressed. And yeah, so my benefit hero helped me pick out a couple more products. He picked out the Stay Don't Stray primer and the Professional, which I've tried before, but I don't think I was using it properly because it's amazing. While we were going over the products that I was going to be purchasing that day, he did ask what brought me into the store, what brought me all the way to San Francisco. And so we started talking about my cancer and my surgeries and chemo and how I found Manny and Patrick. And as I was telling him about everything that I had been going through this last year and a half, I did get a little teary-eyed. I mean, it's normal. The last year and a half has been rough. It hasn't been horrible, but it hasn't been easy either. And I think some of the girls may have overheard the conversation because when I turned to go and check out, I think I saw a couple of tears, and I got a lot of I'm sorries, and I wish we could do something so you can. These girls felt so bad that they could not do anything to help me meet Patrick and Manny, and I kept telling them it's okay, and they kept saying I'm so sorry, and I kept saying don't be sorry. I'm not sorry. It got me out of bed. So as I checked out, I got a couple of hugs and hopeful see you soons and 2 autograph boxes with Manny and Patrick's autographs on them, which is super cool, and I will totally treasure those boxes. I mean, the trip was not a total bust. I got some amazing products. I went into an amazing store full of amazing sales associates with an unbelievable my experience at that store was unforgettable in such a positive way. Manny and Patrick are the reasons I drove into the city. And the reason I left the city with a smile was because of these amazing sales associates just taking the time to listen. A big thank you to all those amazing sales associates I met that day at the Benefit Boutique in San Francisco. Thank you to my 2 Benefit heroes. Thank you to Benefit for hosting such an amazing meet and greet, which originally got me to the city. And thanks for all the goodies. Yes, sadly, I did not get to meet the 2 amazing guys I came to thank. But I did meet some amazing people. I had a great experience. I got some amazing products. So yeah, not a total bust. Yes, I try to stay as positive as I can be. I mean, once you've battled cancer, it's kind of a given. If you fall deep, it's harder to get out. So you stay positive, you have hope, and you have faith. So with that being said, and having a little faith and hope, someday I'll be able to meet them and the goddess herself, Miss Jacqueline Hill, and be able to tell them thank you for everything they did for me and everything they still continue to do. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Please be safe in your driving. Enjoy every moment you spend with your loved ones. And from my heart to yours, squeezes and smooches, y'all. Squeezes and smooches.